that's biting people all across the country, and certainly here in Illinois. So I introduced this Illinois Family Relief Plan, and it starts with immediate property tax relief, and that's up to $300 back to nearly 2 million Illinois taxpayers. It's money that can go toward paying for milk and eggs and vegetables and meat at the grocery store, new clothes for growing kids, or a couple of family visits to downtown Rock Island, or right here to the Quad City Botanical Center. Property tax relief is an enormously high priority. Whenever we can, we need to do whatever we can to reduce the burden on people in Illinois. With significant new tax dollars coming from Washington and Springfield to schools and to local governments, it's time for every local taxing body to ask themselves what they can do to reduce local property taxes, because those decisions are made at the local level, whether to raise property taxes or hold them steady. And I was talking to the mayor about the fact that schools, of course, that need the dollars in order to provide a great education, actually have been provided with billions and billions of dollars from the federal government over the last year. And so people should just look at the local level whether there's some property tax relief that can be offered. But at the state level, we're jumping forward and ahead of everybody and saying that we need to provide this new property tax deduction. We're also cutting the state tax on groceries this coming fiscal year, putting an additional $360 million back into the pockets of Illinois residents, and we'll freeze the gas tax this year, holding the rates flat at the pump and putting $135 million back in people's pockets without delaying any of the infrastructure that the motor fuel tax funds. Because that's important. We got to keep building. We're talking about Centennial Bridge, and there's so many other things that we need to put our dollars into. But this freeze on gas tax won't affect any of that. We'll still be able to keep a pace with the plans that we have for rebuilding Illinois. Now these